Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elk Mountain, Wyoming, and since last episode, I finished up the harvest on both of our canola fields, so both fields 3 and 4 are finished here. So if we go look at the map, yeah, they're just full of weeds here now, nothing to those fields. We might do some work on them here at some point, we'll see once. Although, with that being said, everyone, let me do my numbers here real quick. We are, 3 episodes away from wrapping this series up, if I'm doing my math correctly. Again, everyone, end of the year here, I figure it's going to be the end of this series, and starting next year, we're going to start a brand new series, so just, I don't know, it seemed like good timing, everyone. With that being said, we could probably play on this map a little bit longer, like our cows are not quite ready to be sold yet, and oh well. New year, new map, I figured, so... anyway, yeah, both canola fields are harvested, and then I went ahead and skipped through the night here, gave the cows here what hay I had left, and if you check that one, yep, they are completely out again. So, yeah, basically it doesn't even last 24 hours. You go fill the pens up, it doesn't last 20. In fact, yeah, we're not even, they were, I forget exactly, like 30,000, something like that in here, I think it was, before I went and slept through the night. And of course, here we're 8 o'clock in the morning, and they are down to 0, and apparently their health is suffering as a result. Of course, the cows in the cow barn are doing quite decently enough. They're not hurting here yet, although I'm not sure exactly how much is in our storage over here. That might be a bit of a problem. We'll have to see once on that one here, maybe, but let's see. Oh, yeah, we're almost out of silage, which we're going to be working on here, hopefully, this episode. Want to get some silage going, and then our hay. Actually, the hay is not looking too bad in here. We actually got a decent amount of hay. I probably should have kept some of that hay out for our other cows. Again, I could go down to the shop and buy some, but our grass fields here are ready to be mowed. I went ahead and skipped time through the night there. I've got one field mowed here already, as you can see. Went ahead and did that off camera here. We got to start mowing the other field here. And I don't know, what field is bigger? I think they're both about the same size, to be honest. At least they look it anyway, so maybe I'll do silage on this one. We'll do hay on the other one. Well, that being said, let's get the mower going here on this field. Might as well hold the tractor up too while we're at it, right? Oh, and of course, yeah, you're going to pivot that way. Let's pivot you back to center here. Again, when you could potentially set up all the offsets here with Courseplay and get this to run off center, but again, Courseplay does not know to switch what side the mower's on, so no matter how you do it, it's not going to be done realistically with Courseplay, at least to my knowledge anyway, unless someone knows some tricks I don't. But let's see once here. I think that looks centered. Try to get that as centered as possible here, and then I think we need to disconnect. Oh wait, right there we go. Disconnect that, reconnect here. For some reason, Courseplay does not detect the width on this here otherwise. So let's get rid of that course that was currently loaded. Go load up a course here for this field. Yep, just generate that one. That one should be good. Don't think we need to make any changes per se. First waypoint, drive course. Okay, and we'll leave Courseplay to take care of that. And I don't know why when this mower does not leave a very nice grass windrow. I don't know, not even a windrow here. It's obviously just widespread. It does not leave a very good wide spread, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe that's the game limitation. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, we'll go get a rake going here on this field. Again, we're not going to make this into hay when we're going to turn this into silage. So we actually want grass. So we're going to rake the grass the way it is here currently into windrows, and then bale the grass. So I'll probably just throw Courseplay on the rake here, and then myself, I'll go grab the baler, and we'll start baling. Again, we got the Kubota fast baler there, everyone, and that their baler, that's pretty much just a continuous round baler, right? So pretty impressive there, if you ask me. Okay, let's see. We need a couple tractors here. Not tractors. I think I have all in the shed over here. Actually, there's a Kubota. You know what? We'll put the Kubota on the baler. That seems like a good spot for the Kubota. We'll just grab one of the other 2 tractors that are in the shed over here. I don't know, either the John Deere or the White. No, the John Deere's not in here. Okay, well, we'll just, I guess the White it is. Not actually sure the White is here at this point, then. I don't know. 7710 is over on the mower. The boat is on the water tank. Ooh, speaking of water, by the way. I think cows needed water, didn't they? Let me double check that here. Yes, they very much did. They are like out of everything. Again, my suspicion here, as I've said before, is whoever made this open cow pasture did not take the time to actually like increase the capacity of the feeding system on that pasture there. So it's only set up for like a smaller amount of cows. So basically someone just took the numbers from an in-game cow pen, a smaller one basically, and yeah, just increased the number that it can hold, and as a result, yeah, the feed on them does not last very long. It doesn't hold enough, essentially. I would have to imagine, Evan, if you probably only had the 40, 50, 60, 80, whatever cows you're supposed to probably have based on in-game numbers, the feed would probably last a couple of days, I'm guessing. But again, like I said, unfortunately, the way it's set up, that is not the case. So anyway, let's unload that. I think we got a course for this here. So let's go check course play here. Field, grass field 1. We need rake and bale. Let's load that course. And we'll set that first waypoint. Hey, looks like we're lined up pretty decently. Let's just get you going here then. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure where the John Deere 4840 is at here. I'm kind of curious. That no, that's the combine over there. Oh, I wonder, he might be, is he on the wagons over here yet? Ah, yep. Hiding behind the silo system there, everyone. I did not put him back in the shed. He is still attached to the gravity wagons we were using here last episode for harvesting. Speaking of harvesting, by the way, how did we do on the harvest? We have, wow, we got a lot of canola. 359,000 liters of canola there, and the Clearwater Co-op is taking it at, whoa, wait a minute, never mind. Wyoming grain is 2,349. Okay, you know what? Where's our, getting distracted here. I'm getting distracted. One moment. Let's go grab our dump truck here. I could have the not course plan, auto drive, I'm sorry. I always get course plan auto drive mixed up here, everyone. Could have auto drive take the gravity wagons too, I suppose, but that is awful, awful slow, as we found out here last time we did this, everyone. Yeah, by the time you get over to Wyoming, it takes like probably, I don't know, like 45 minutes for a round trip. Yeah, 45 minutes. I'm not joking on that number. It is a long, long round trip. So let's see if the dump truck here does a little bit better. We are going to set you to that mode. Yes, I think that's the mode we want. So farmyard, silo, unload to Wyoming grain. We are doing canola. There it is. Fire in the hole. We don't need course play open. Let's just close that. Speaking of course play, I should probably like update my version of course play. It's been a while. Hopefully you're going to be close enough. That somehow works. Cool. I've got this route here I'm going to set up for the gravity wagon. So if you notice, the course is like shifted over to the side there a little bit. Maybe for loading purposes, I should really maybe shift that back over just slightly. I don't know. Also, this trailer here is kind of in the way. You know what? Let's grab the Kubota tractor. We'll pull that out of the way here a minute. I don't think it'll actually cause any problems, but with that being said, we don't necessarily need that here either, so. Make sure we don't get run over by the dump truck here a minute. Oh, and we'll just, you know what? Let's just put this right behind the silo system here. That seems like a good spot for it. Out of the way back here. I'm not typically driving back here for any reason, so let's just put that there. Okay, and then I will go grab the baler here, and let's start baling on our grass field. And it looks like our rake's only made it around once. Oh, no, never mind. It has made it around twice there. Yep, has started the second headland. Perfect. And as I said before, when I kind of did this course backwards here, I really should have had it set up so it started doing the up and down rows first, not the headland. But oh well. And then it dumps it out there, which could get wrapped then here at this point. And most likely, I'm going to think this one time here of doing silage will probably be enough to last us a year. We just did the one field here last year of silage, and I mean, yeah, we're still working off that silage here yet. That is still in the cow barn, so that's not too bad there, if you ask me. One. Plus, not to mention here last year when we did the silage, I mean, we had to like completely fill the barn up, completely fill the cows up. So, well, actually, that may or may not work because, come to think of it, the cows are now getting older, so they're probably also taking more feed now at this point. But anyway, I was going to say in theory it shouldn't need as much this time around, but that might not be a good theory there. Like I said, they cows are getting older, so I think when they get older, when they take more feed. At least it sure seems that way anyway. Looks like we're getting a decent number of bales here so far. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, too. We should check and see what the status of this field is here as far as yield goes and rolling. I think the only thing we did not do to this field was mulch it. So, which actually, did we do that, too? No, I don't think we did. Let me go check here a minute. Okay, field 1 is mulched. Grass field, what I call grass field 1, is not. So, in theory, we're probably losing like 1% of our yield here. Woohoo. Actually, speaking of yield, too, does the precision farming actually update this? Oh, I guess it does. Okay, yep. Looks like we're actually getting a little bit less yield here on field 1, actual field 1 here when it comes to the grass from the looks of it. Not sure why that would be, but oh well. Yeah, it looks like we're down to 80, 90? 90%. Okay, 90% there. Again, not too shabby. Like I said before, we don't have any particularly high yielding fields here on this map. Most of them are a little bit lower yielding just because of the soil type on them. Not sure if, I'm assuming the map author meant that intentionally. I don't know, but oh well. Round and around the field we go. And, of course, I do have the rake set up on course play one, so if at some point I want to throw course play on the baler here, I can do that as well. We would simply just run the same course that the rake is on the baler. Lag spike. I'm guessing autosave. Yep, there you go, Evan. Autosave. Guess that's the only maybe one complaint about the autosave mod, everyone, and this is probably why Giants doesn't do the autosave the way, at least if you ask me, it should be done. Because if they do autosave it every 15 minutes, whether or not you're in the menu, everyone, it does, of course, cause the game to lag out there for just a second or so, which I don't know, not that big of a deal in my opinion. I'd much rather have the game lag out a second than potentially lose, a couple hours of worth of work due to the fact that I never went into the menu, right? At least that's my opinion anyway, but apparently that's not Giant's opinion. Well, when something tells me if we were to continue playing on this map here for another couple of weeks, we'd probably end up having to buy more hay. Even with the 2 hay fields we have here at this point, I don't think we have enough hay to actually keep up with the amount of hay we need here for our cows. Plus, not to mention to make it through winter as well, right? The cows are just the cows are hungry apparently. Oh, we'll see how many bales the rake gets stuck on. Actually, maybe what I should do, I'm going to just stop here a minute and pick what we can up, because I don't think the 3rd headland, there's much left of it. Goes back to what I said again, I should really probably have it set up so that the headland is done last, which, oh well. Oh, he's just going to stop there and he's stuck. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep on bailing here. We'll leave him there for just a second. Let's finish up this 3rd headland. Then we'll go grab these bales out of his way. I thought he would just go crashing, smashing into him, but hey, he actually stops for him now. That's pretty good. At least, let's put it this way, when sometimes Courseplay stops for him. At least from what I've noticed. Anyway, I definitely have seen Courseplay get into a few tangles with a few bales here yet. So, I guess if the collisions do work out just right, then Courseplay will detect them and actually stop for them. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it always works. Okay, we'll see if we've got a few comments here we can read a moment while we're going round and around the field and missing some grass too. I'm at it. Whoops. Keith was saying, mow your grass in the pastures. That might solve your hay shortage while you wait for your grass fields to mature. Just a thought, and Happy New Year. That is actually a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Very good point there, Keith. I could have mowed some of the grass in the pastures there, and that would have definitely helped at least a little bit anyway. At this point, our grass fields are ready, so I don't know if we necessarily need to do this at this point. We'll see once. We'll see once, because as I said, even with the 2 pastures or the 2 grass fields we have here at this point, I don't think we'll have enough hay. So, might still be worth looking into doing that here yet. Okay, let's just pull this off to the side here a minute. We'll go grab the truck. Oh, good. The truck is actually right over there. Perfect. Can unload that. Yep. Go pick up these bales on the headland here. Then that should solve any problems with Courseplay, hopefully, and bales getting in the way. Speaking of bales being in the way, might have bales in the way here getting out of here. Oh, look at that. The thing is closed there. Yep. Yeah, whenever that crane thingamajig is moving around, it closes that down. Okay, we need to set you to round bales here. Round bale 125. I think we're bigger than that, right? Okay, never mind. We are not. Stop there, tractor. You stop for the bale. There's no reason why you can't stop for us too, right? Yep. Maybe not. trailer holds a decent number of bales here when you're loading up the smaller bale sizes. Oh, there's more bales in the way. Yep. Good thing we're picking these up, Evan. That's kind of what I suspected. And we're almost going to have a full trailer here, too, just from the headlands. Not too bad, Evan. Not too bad. Actually, if we get that last one here, we actually will have a full trailer. Oh, is it not going to get the last one? Nope. Okay, nope. I suspect, everyone, that one spot there, yeah, maybe that bale that's in front is moved a little bit too far to the back there, and it's not going to let us load that last bale there, unfortunately. I've noticed that with this trailer, that does tend to happen here sometimes. Just if you're auto-loading while on the move, everyone, the bales tend to not quite go exactly in the spot where they're supposed to. At least that's what it seems like the problem is. And as a result, the bale can get shifted around a little bit. Oh, that's right. These are not actually silage. Why are the bales not disappearing? Because they're not actually silage. Okay. They just need to ferment yet, which that should be fine. We'll just let them sit here. You know, when I could have just, like, had the trailer unload them. Potentially, anyway. It does seem like sometimes it does have a problem. Nope. Well, that's not quite the right one. Oops. I'm on now. Really? Yeah, it seems like sometimes that when the bales are actually stuck to the trailer for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but just a slight problem with that trailer every so often. Get this one out of here as well. I don't know if it'll unload these bales from way in the back. I guess we'll find out, but we'll leave them there for now. That should be good. Okay, and we'll just park this by the field here for now. Let's go grab our baling tractor and start baling. We'll start going up and down here this time. Oh, and so far, if I'm reading that numbers right, looks like we've done 113 bales so far with this. At least I'm assuming that's what those numbers mean anyway. Which does that mean we can reset that counter? Ah, yes, reset bale counter. I'm assuming that'll reset it to what we're going to be doing here this time. A lot of times that's the way it works anyway. You'll have like your overall bale count, which it will not reset that, and I'm at least not supposed to anyway. And then you'll have your bale count that you can reset every time. So every time you start a new field, you could potentially reset it and see how many bales you got. Might not actually be a bad idea, so I can actually see how many bales we got, but oh well. Not going to bother here, at least not this time. Anyway, back to the comments here again. Matt was saying the S550 is a European combine and you should get a bigger header for it. I suppose we could get a bigger header, and the game's probably not going to stop us. I don't know. Hard to say on because the game engine here seems like it has changed a little bit when it comes to combines and headers. You now do have to actually like match the header a little bit more to the combine than you used to in the past. You know, it used to be in the past, I mean, you could go buy the Bison combine and put a 45-foot Draper head on it if you wanted to. That's not necessarily the case anymore. I'm not sure if the game will let you or not. And for that matter, and I'm pretty sure in real life you probably couldn't either. The S550 is a very, I don't say very, but It is a relatively small combine. And at least if you ask me, having 30 foot is probably, maybe 35, is going to be about the biggest head you're going to be able to put on that combine, just looking at it anyway. Ethan was saying, I know we didn't get as much snow as you, but we're going from snow and negative temps this past weekend to highs in the 50 this next coming weekend. Supposedly, we're going to have the same thing around where I live here as well. Again, this past weekend, we had snowmageddon here, just blizzard conditions, a couple feet of snow blowing, and just pretty much nobody going anywhere here this past weekend. This next weekend, it's supposed to be in the 50s. So we'll see if that actually happens or not. I mean, that probably would not be a good thing if you ask me if it did. Just a sudden warm-up like that with all the snow we have. Oh, my goodness, that is going to be a sloppy mess, in my opinion, but... oh, well, we don't control the weather, so what are you supposed to do, right? Got to say again, by the way, I do like this baler here. It's just a continuous round baler. That, of course, for those of you maybe not familiar with round balers, is always one of the maybe slight disadvantages of a round baler over a square baler. A square baler can just keep on going, right? Assuming no problems anyway. Square baler just, go up and down the field. Versus a round baler, you have to stop every time it's full, unload it, get going again, and yeah, not quite as maybe convenient. But with a baler like this, everyone, we're just continuously moving here. It's kind of nice. I like it. Well, anyway, when looking at the time here, we're just maybe a couple minutes early, but I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. We're just going to keep on working on the same thing here, getting this field baled up here, and we'll see how much time I have. I might even do the other field as well. We'll see how it goes, everyone. So with that, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to throw them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and till next time.